Hello and welcome along to the first of our pit panels. Well, joining me at the Czech Republic Grand Prix, of course, is the legends Nigel Pearson and Kelvin Tatum. If you don't know who they are, well, you should, but they're the commentators, and Eray as well, who is our new sponsor, ANLAS. So, Nigel, this is a spectacular Grand Prix. So much happens here. From a commentator's point of view, where are the best places to watch and what do you see that we don't see?
Well, our commentary position here at the Marquetta Stadium is perfect. It's one of the best commentary positions that we have in the entire series because we're high up in the main stand, overlooking the start-finish line, and we have a perfect view of the track. It's a proper panoramic view, and from a commentary perspective, it couldn't be any better. As I say, one of the best of the entire series, and we don't miss anything on the track, which is great.
Okay, well, I should have said Nigel Pearson MBE, of course. Kelvin Tatum MBE. I just gave Nigel his whole new MBE. I just crowned you here and there. Now, Nigel, you certainly know what it takes to ride, what it takes to win out here. So from a rider's point of view, what is this track like? Where are the overtaking spots? And what are the gates going to present for us tonight?
Well, that's a key point. Gating here. Starting is very important. It's quite narrow going into the first corner. So actually getting a clean run to the first corner, getting some fresh air, hugely important as a rider. Speed. This is a fast track. You need power in the bike. It's warm. It sucks power away. So bike setup, of course, is hugely important. The track evolves, and the longer the meeting goes on, we get this dirt building up on the outside, and you'll see guys beginning to push the boundaries and really putting some brave moves on. So it's a classic permanent speedway track. Prague is a racetrack that's improved immensely over the recent seasons. Okay,
well, obviously a lot happens out on the track, but a lot happens in the pits as well. Now, tyre setup is something that's obviously very, very important. So can you tell us a little bit about how many tyres they have over a weekend and what it means to sort of manage those properly?
Well, all riders get 5 tyres, and you want a fresh tyre for each race. A tyre will do 2 heats. You can swap it around and use the opposite side. So 5 is the number that's required. Yes, tyres are hugely important. It's the point of contact with the ground, and so you know the compound, the feel through the bike is very important. And we've got some new tyres now, you know, a new company involved, so it's exciting times on that score.
It is indeed. Now, Eray, talking about these new tyres, you are hopefully bringing a new generation of tyres to us here in Speedway. There's no tubes in some of the tyres, so can you tell us a little bit about how you decided to step into the Speedway fold and about your tyres as well?
Sure. Actually, all started coincidentally because we had no clue about the Speedway at the beginning. And then with a wheel manufacturer that was looking for a new thing to do, we jumped in, and we have a completely new system here. We have seen that no tire has been used on the Speedway scene that has been tubeless. And now we have a tubeless tire, which we do believe that brings a lot regarding security, a lot regarding also the performance. And it's been also a challenge for us to be here because I believe in every racing discipline you have to work together with the riders to develop a tire. And it's also very difficult with their tight schedules, but we're working on it. We're here to stay. We're here for a long way. And our aim is to get the very best tire, which is our company motto. When we do something, we're a boutique tire manufacturer. We just try to do the best possible.
Yeah, you talk about, you know, you're here to stay. Obviously, patience will be required because we've had one particular tire manufacturer for a long period of time, and you're going to need to develop the tire, and you need to sort of get the trust and the confidence from riders to start bolting your tyres on. How do you go about that as a new to this sport, new to the speedway sport?
First of all, I totally agree with you. We need some patience, and yes, trust has to be built up, but we also have great trust in our tire that we've already developed. And because we're not new to the scene, we've been developing tires for 45 years, and just producing 2-wheel tires is not our only thing. We also develop a lot of technology for other big tire manufacturers. So we are a very boutique company, majorly concentrated on the tire technology. And I'm very sure that we have a very good tire at the moment. Of course, fine-tuning will be necessary. But one of the most important things is that in this category, we've seen that since over 20 years probably, there hasn't been any change in the tire. That's very strange for us, and that's very new for us, and it was also very challenging and nice to see. There's a lot to do here. On the other hand, it's of course brings the very conservative way of thinking to the riders, and that's difficult to change. But we'll challenge that.
Nigel, exciting times for the sport.
Yeah, very much so, and I think we need to embrace change. Speedway is a sport that, as we've alluded to here, really, Kiri, has remained the same for quite a number of years in many aspects of the sport. And whilst I'm not perhaps best qualified to talk about the intricacies of tyres, Kelvin's ridden the bike, not me. You know, anything that is going to enhance and improve and change things has got to be embraced, in my view.
Okay, we're talking about the history. 9 of our riders that have won here have then gone on to win the World Cup this same year, so the World Championship this same year. Jason, looking for the triple, he did it. What are your thoughts on tonight?
Well, I'm encouraged to see that Jason has returned to form in the week. He got a maximum for his British club Somerset on Wednesday night. Obviously a tough start to the series in Warsaw. I thought Ty was magnificent in the way that he timed his moves in the final. He got better and better as the night went on. And what can we say about Freddie Lindgren? I mean, he's come back from a broken neck. You know, he's potentially a millimetre away from a life-changing injury. And what that man has done, I've got immense respect for. I mean, it's a remarkable achievement. The fact that Freddie's back on a bike is a remarkable achievement in itself, and what he's doing, Kelv, is astonishing.
Well, he's done the hard yards in the winter, no doubt about it, and Freddie Lindgren is in the form of his life, so he will be one of the favourites for tonight. But it's such a competitive lineup. It's tough to pick a winner, but you look at Woofenden, if he makes a final, he wins it. Doyle's won the last 2. Can he make it 3 on the spin? He could bounce back. He's genuine quality. It's an exciting night ahead.
Yeah, I'll go for Woofenden.
Okay, Kelvin.
I'm going to go with Freddie Lindgren. I think it's his time. I think got very close a couple of weeks ago. Okay,
and Eray, I know you're staying impartial, watching it all play out, right?
Yeah, well, being so new to the scene, first of all, I hope that we will have an accident-free and an injury-free night, and I wish all the riders good luck. And let the best one win.
What a great answer. Well done, that man.
That's one to stay out of trouble, isn't it? Okay, well, if you want to keep up to date, it is Speedway GP. That's all of our social media. You can keep up to date with everything that's happening. Me and the guys will be live from around about 7 o'clock local time, so make sure you check out your TV for that. So we'll be seeing you a bit later on.